Or your mom's like, what's up, guys? How you doing? How you doing? Wow. We don't usually stay at hotels like this. Hotel 6 with dining. Oh my God.
Said we missed breakfast.
Did we miss breakfast?
I think
Can't
so.
sleep till noon? Sorry, these shelters kick my ass. Man, I'm tired. Getting a little old fish. So we're leaving the hotel right now, guys. We have 1 shelter today, 2 tomorrow, 2 on Wednesday, and then I'm driving 11 hours home. I'm getting out of here. No, I'm kidding, I'm tired. But now we had a lot of shelters this trip. I look forward to meeting everybody again next year when I come back. But yeah, we got like 4 left, and then I'm done. We go home. And then we're back to Kentucky 4 days later, so I'm really not going home. We have not eaten yet. We fell asleep at like what?
4:30.
4:30 in the morning, good. You wanna hit the button there. Right now, we're going to the gym because I can't do without. I'm kind of addicted. 1-800 number. Alright, in all reality though, I want to give you 2 shout outs to Holiday Express. They kick ass. I spend like 100 nights there a year. They do me well, but this one, not too happy if I had to pay for dinner, for lunch, or breakfast. I had to pay for breakfast. Yeah, let's get something to eat. Let's hit the gym. Get all pumped up, worked up for Sparky. And that's a rescue, guys. That's not something weird. Some of the names that we come across, guys, are just interesting. I've been to a happy ending rescue. I've been to a sloppy seconds rescue. It's real. Not gonna lie. Listen, I'm very happy and go lucky on these feeds, but it's real. When we get off the tour, there's a lot of F-bombs. So if you don't like F-bombs, I don't know. I can't help you with that one.
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter. But yeah, we take this very seriously. We go across the country, as I said. We work out every day. We don't F around. 2 3-hour feeds is a lot of work. So we gotta have some enjoyment out of it. Believe it or not, there's nothing really exciting about Idaho and like the other areas that we go to. So, you know, working out and getting good food doesn't happen. Just kidding. All right, guys, let's get out of here. We're going.
In the charter.
But yeah, I like to go to some of the, I got a membership to like 4 different gyms because there's some chain gyms that are in other states and some that aren't. So, like I said, a huge shout out to Anytime Fitness. Planet Fitness. I'm not gonna lie, okay.
They're in a lot of places where there's nothing else.
The no judgment zone place. I don't know what that even means. I think you're judging by putting that sign up. But yeah, we are heading to Anytime Fitness, and wow, we just added like 4 minutes because I didn't make that left turn.
Why don't you just make a U-turn?
No, we'll get there. 6 minutes. Hold it together, folks. Hold it together. Look, every place has a Dollar General. Every one of them. I don't get it. No, but I do like to see that this area is kind of packed up. We go to a lot of places, guys, where I have no idea who even knows the shelters are there, who adopts in these locations, because like I saw like 4 houses in like a 100-mile radius. I just don't understand that part of it, which I'm trying to understand more. I'm trying to figure out a new message for this tour as well. Like, instead of like, you know, clear the shelters, empty the shelters is cute, but I want something better. I'm a Jersey kid. We need something more like get them the gout. Is that sweet enough? To the point. Get them. Okay. Like, I just feel like we have social media, we have reaches, we have influencers out there that aren't influencing anything other than what they want in their living room. I need them to step up, wake up, help us out. I don't care if you reshare one of our posts, reshare one of our dogs' posts. Like, we gotta get more of these places to kind of wake up. You know, there's so many people out there that own millions of followers on social media. And when I say own them, they own them. Like, they can influence them to, you know, come wipe their ass if they're crapping. Like, honestly, they can influence to do a lot of stuff. I just, you know, I need these people to kind of wake up now. All right, hold on. Where the hell, what is this little roundabout crap going on here? Look at these homes. Is that a home?
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. Some nice homes out here. You're never going to influence me to move to Kentucky, but...
Bowling Green.
Oh, that's what it's, Bowling Green. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing my girl Connie over there in Barron River. That's it's going to be on her birthday on the 18th.
Next week.
They have a Jordan's Way brick in their sidewalk. They put that in before I ever did a fundraiser for them. You know that?
Really?
Yeah. when I got there the first year, they literally had this whole group of people out there in a circle. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if they were sacrificing something, what was going on in there, but I walked into it and I was just like, what's up? Like usually guys, I walk into a fundraiser, I have like basketball shorts, a t-shirt, a backpack, a selfie stick, and probably about 4 days worth of bags under my eyes. I'm not sleeping. And they're doing like a ceremony like, this is the greatest person ever. Put the brick in the wall or on the floor, whatever. And I was like, great. Hope I don't flop here today. Like, what happened if I raised like $1,000 that day? Luckily, we raised 30 grand.
They set the expectations high.
They were like, here's a brick, we're putting it in our sidewalk, you better raise some money, you bastard.
That was their plan the whole time.
They did a good job. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that. I love when they see that happen. Like, I don't know. It's nice. But yeah, guys, this is, again, our first couple of vlogs, I'll reintroduce myself a little bit. I was a bodybuilder for maybe 8 to 10 years. I competed all over the country in bodybuilding. I went from that, real estate, to Jordan's Way after my dog, who I had for about 10 years, passed away. I got her from a shelter that, you know, it wasn't a kill shelter, but you know, she was there for about 3.5 years. I'm not gonna, you know, say a name of where she came from. It was in Florida, but it was a shelter that really got me because it was a little careless in the way that they took care of their dogs and marketed their dogs. So one of the biggest things I didn't like was I didn't like the way that they marketed their dogs. Like I always said, if you have a dog there for 4 years, it should be the cover photo of every one of your social media pages. It should be, you know, I don't like when I go to a shelter and you get to the lobby when you first walk in and the dog that's been there longest is about 100 yards in the back, like where nobody's gonna see him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the last dog on the last kennel aisle, and it's like, guys, you know, it's just simple marketing. Like, I think the cats, listen, cat lovers, I'm not trying to do anything, but cats should not be at the front of the shelter. I just don't believe that. I think the dogs that have been there the longest should be in the front of the shelter. And I know shelters will not like that comment because they'll say, oh, they're gonna bark at people that walk in and kind of deter them from coming into our shelter. No, I think if people, you know, are deterred away from barking at an animal shelter, I think they should have went to the building next door. Like, it's an animal shelter, it's barking. But like, all they're saying they're not good with people. It's like, well, guess what? Over a couple of weeks or months that they're sitting at the front and people are coming in and out, eventually they'll get over themselves a little bit. But I don't like the fact that I see dogs at shelters for 100, 2,000. I mean, I saw one recently, it was a couple thousand days. I was like, it was like 2,000 or 3,000 days, and it was a rescue in New Jersey who I love, so I'm not saying anything bad about them. But
we've seen them in there for 7-9 years.
Yeah. So, you know, I need them to understand, like, I'm doing this to help. I'm saying what I'm saying to help. After almost, I mean, we're going to be at 1,000 shelters by the end of, like, by the middle of 2024. You know, we've been to a lot of them. I'm not an expert. I'll never say I'm an expert. There's no such thing as an expert. I don't believe in it. But I will say what I see, and I don't like when I walk through a shelter. And I already passed over 50 dogs that are yelling and barking at me. And then the dog, all the way at the end, you're already tired because you just heard, like, Madison Square Garden yell at you as you walked into the garden. Like, you know, you see these dogs barking at you, and I hate to say it, but that barking is going to be negative to your soul. You're just kind of like, shit, like, man, like, this is too much. And then you get to that last dog, you're already, like, out, you're done. You're emotionally, you're scarred, you're done. You just saw, like, shit in kennels. You just saw dogs barking at you. You probably got a little drool spit on you from all the barking at the front of the kennels. Like, you know, you just, right there, you're like, oh, fuck. Like, the last dog has been there 4 years. Like, why would you want that dog? I mean, you're already done. Like, you don't want anything in there. You want to just find the exit and get the hell out. That last dog was Jordan. That's the dog I saw. Like, she was on the bottom of the, you know, kennel, just like laying there with another dog. It was a small kennel. There was shit all over the kennel when I got there, but, you know, I'm not trying to say anything against shelters because they work their asses off and they don't get paid very much. They get paid like shit. You know, they do what they can. And I love everybody I meet across the country, so I'm never gonna say anything bad about shelter people. Does the state funding, the county funded shelters fund them? Like shit. Like, we know that. They don't get paid nothing. I just totally missed Anytime Fitness. That just happened. Right there. There she is. Damn.
Yeah, how many shots do you want?
How about you surprise me? Let's see how messed up you can get me.
I'm sorry, what was that?
How about like 3? Mess me
3
up
shots?
a little bit. Yeah, mess me up a little bit.
Gotcha. You want some ice in there?
No, I want this hot as, you know what?
Gotcha. Any flavors or milk?
What flavors you have?
I got caramel, some dolce, hazelnut, peppermint, vanilla, caramel.
Caramel
sugar.
will work.
Caramel? Got you. How many pumps?
the same thing as shots?
Sorry, what was that?
Flavor. Just
Is it
say
the same-
two.
Two, sorry.
Two pumps?
What's the difference?
Gotcha.
What's the difference between a pump and a shot?
I'll explain it later.
A shot
What's so
is,
funny?
like, an already like concentrated.
It's a flavor shot, not espresso.
Yeah.
Like how many
So, like,
pumps
a
of
pump-
flavor do you want?
Oh, the flavor pump. I was like, wait a minute, I thought I was gonna do this. Okay,
Yeah.
got you. Can I also get the spinach, feta, and egg white wrap?
That's what I want
of
too,
course.
please.
Actually, can we get 2 of those?
And a small caramel macchiato is fine.
And then a small caramel macchiato
With 2 shots of espresso.
with 2 shots of espresso, 48 pumps of caramel. I'm kidding, not caramel. Just the 2 shots of espresso.
Okay. So 2 shots of espresso in that small caramel macchiato.
Yes,
Is that hot or iced?
that's you.
Iced.
Iced.
Iced. Gotcha. What else?
Still kind of thinking about that Happy Meal.
I know, right?
I know. Well, that's it for now. Until next time.
What's your name?
Kris with a K. Not that that matters.
All right. 2035.
Thank you. It was a good time. Buc-ee's.
Drive-thrus always are.
No, it's like the same. It's like the Kevin Hart thing. Like, who do they think they are? Like, pumps, shots. Like, what's next, God? Guys, like, how many grinds of beans we need to put in there? Like, how many grinds? It's like, what? Like, they ask so many questions. A tall is a short is a tall, a large is a small is a large. Guys, Starbucks, you're killing me right now. What happened to just a large coffee with cream and sugar? Dunkin' Donuts. Love you.
As we're in the Starbucks line.
I know. I'm sorry, Starbucks. I get irritated sometimes. Too many questions. I just want a coffee. How about just wake my ass up on a Sunday morning?
Monday.
Shit. Listen, we're like 12 shelters deep right now. I've been talking on feeds for 30 hours. I'm tired. I've been getting dry humped all day by German Shepherds. Like, I'm tired.
Sitting in puddles of pee.
Yes, exactly. Like, oh my God. It's a lot, man. It's a lot to deal with. Yeah, Kentucky. We're in Kentucky, right?
Mm-hmm.
People always ask, like, what state do you like the best? They all look exactly alike. They all do. Like, Advanced Auto Parts, Vitamin Shop, there's a diner, there's a Dollar General. And there's a Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Scooter's Coffee is one we usually pass.
It's my favorite.
That would be Mary's favorite. But yeah, we have, where am I going tonight? Sparky. First time going there. I don't remember what it stands for, but I will remember soon. Because I have to say it for 3 hours, but they've been on our schedule for a while. They had a lot of nominations for Sparky. So I'm looking forward to seeing who they are. Another Foster Based Rescue. We take everyone seriously, but Foster Based Rescues I like taking more seriously just because, I hate to say it that way. But I know how their grind is. They're 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They don't have a punch-out clock. So I always have to put that out there. Rescues are really important, guys. They're like the lifeblood of these shelters. Like they pull from these shelters, they help them out. They save a lot from euthanasia, so I appreciate them. So when I get to go to their shelters or rescues, I like to push it, you know? But I can't do that without 48 pumps from Starbucks and 2 grinds. What the fuck else is? Just look at this line.
Pumps, shots, and grinds.
Look at this line. Is Taylor Swift serving it? Like, what the? Oh, it drives me nuts. Like, these things take too long. But I think, one of the questions that I always get asked, and Mary being on tour with me for as long as you have, you can get it. How do you do this? I don't know. I really don't know. It just keeps going. I just keep going to the next day, and then all of a sudden I'm going home back to Tampa to my girls. And it's like, it's a lot.
Show them the manual.
Manual? Oh, manual. Okay, yeah. All right, so page 27 of the manual says, I have no idea. Yeah. No idea. What? Yeah. No idea how I'm doing it. I've had people ask me right before a feed, like, there's 100 people there. What's your plan, Kris? What's your plan? How are you going to get this one going? There's so many people there. It's so chaotic. People are screaming. No idea. Like, literally. You're meeting for the first time off the feed somebody that literally has no plan at any fundraiser. I go in there like I do. I have the book bag, the swag, literally. The selfie stick that looks like it was bought at like the $1 million auction, but it was really bought off Amazon for like 12 bucks. Like, honestly, I have no plan at all. I just go in there and like do it like my 8-year-old does. Just have fun. Just have fun. I think the one thing that I have is that creative, like, improv gene that some stuff just comes to me. It's like that voice that you always hear that, you know, tells you to do right or do wrong. I have the creative voice to just, like, smack that person with a pie, hit that person with a tortilla, lock that person up, do something to humiliate that person. But yeah, that's kind of like how I see these tours going. Sometimes I get lost on these feeds. You know, 3 hours is a long time with no plan, but it's funny to go from, like, yesterday we went from $55 to $4,000 in less than 3 hours because we had to start late. It was a great place. I did like it, but it was my first time doing it at a creamery. No, I'm kidding. It's not a creamery. It's a crematory. I messed up that once. But we've done them at, like, Pet Supplies Plus, PetSmart, Tractor Supply, outside in the parking lot. God, we've done. Foster Raised Rescues do not have a location, so that's why I'm kind of harping on that. And it's not their fault. But we always have to have a location where the dogs can be confined in a crate so I can keep them on camera. I don't like doing fundraisers at parks because the dogs do this, and I can't keep them in camera. Okay, I just got sidetracked from people watching. Sorry. There was somebody that walked around, I was like, Jesus. They just got their luggage and they got out of Starbucks. They're like, you know what, I just spent $400,000 here, and now I gotta give up my car just to get a coffee. Oh crap, my wallet, hold on. Oh, they charge you at Starbucks. That's like $20 for a coffee.
Hello.
Hi.
It is 20:35.
Were you the one I was talking to?
Sorry?
Were you the one I was talking to?
No.
Oh, we had such a good conversation. $20 for 2 coffees and like a spinach wrap.
Alright, there is that.
I'll get them back. I'll steal 4 of you sweet ones.
And then there is that one.
Thank you. Why is it so small?
No, we're just waiting on those spinach bettas for you.
Okay.
Because you just got espresso, not a coffee.
You know that. All right. How do I keep the teeth white? They're fake. Some of them. And these bad boys.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for Kris White strips. In the beginning of the tour, I literally had the most yellowest teeth ever. Looks like I brush my teeth like once every Hanukkah. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. So yeah, we are going to Anytime Fitness to go catch a workout right now. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Anytime Fitness is up next. I gotta eat right now. You're not gonna watch me eat because when I eat, I sweat. That too? Oh, this is great. What are we supposed to do here? This is like now everybody's all jacked up on coffee, so they're all like, let me in. But yeah. So yeah, guys, this is our vlog. We're gonna start documenting more and more about the tour outside of getting there and turning on the camera and just seeing me happy and go lucky. I am a happy and go lucky guy, I swear to God. But between feeds and after feeds, the flushing out of all the curse words that I couldn't say for all that time comes out. So if you don't like curse words, just look them up. They're really nice. Like, shit just rolls off the tongue. The F word is a great word. I'm just not going to use it until I'm actually irritated. Because I like the way it sounds when it comes off. It just makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. It's like Excedrin with a migraine. It just makes you feel good. So, this is going to be great. I got all these amped up people on espresso and 30 pumps. Look at this guy. He's like, instead of doing this, instead of going like this, he went. Hold on 1 second. I gotta make a left, don't I?
I don't know where you're going.
I do. They're not gonna like me in this lane. We're gonna have to make a detour there.
Okay.
But yeah, I never will, say anything negative about the people at the shelters because I love every one of them. It's the hardest job, and they don't get paid very much. There's not a lot of industries that you can say that. But for the abuse they kind of go through when it comes to some animals, it'll push them around a little bit. They don't know what's coming in some days, especially when it comes to stories, emotional, stories that they have to deal with. There are shelters that put dogs down, and there's nothing wrong with that. They have to do it for some reasons. I know people aren't gonna like that comment, but get the fuck over it. There are things you have to educate yourself on. I go to shelters all the time where there's great people, but bad keyboard warriors that are like, they killed this dog. It's like, did you know why? Figure out why. You know, get yourself a little educated on why, you know. If I have a dog at a shelter and it's been adopted out 4 times and it's bit 3 people and killed a dog, I'm putting that bitch down. You got to. You have to. Like, what are you holding on to it for? It's not humane to put him in a jail for. It's not a better life. You know, like, if you think it's a better life, I got people that I put in bailout wards on my feeds for 25 minutes who complain after 7 minutes of being in there. You want that dog to spend 10 years because you think it's like not humane? It's not right. Like, you know, like I see and hear so much from shelters about, you know, Kris, I know you're gonna be live for 3 hours, but we have these people that just hate us, and it was because of a dog that we had to put down. And it's like, and they're always afraid to talk about it on social media because, like, it is a bad topic to talk about. All right, guys, we're at Kentucky Kitty Cats right now. We're a little nervous right now, a little chaotic. This is usually what happens at these fundraisers, especially with foster-based rescues. They bring people from all over the place. It gets a little chaotic. We have to pretty much bring it together in like no time. We've got here about 90 minutes ago, but everybody got here about 45 seconds ago. So we got to kind of bring this together. That's really what we do across the country. It's a lot of chaos organized like that, real quick. So right now, guys, everybody's on the Facebook page. We're over here about to start. If somebody asks me, Kris, how are you going to handle this one? I have no idea. Not a clue. Not one clue, but foster-based rescues are a lot of fun, guys. I like them. I don't like them. There's not like a better. I like shelters too, but foster-based rescues, they do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so I'm a little bit more passionate about this one. They live this shit all day long. So make sure you guys, if you guys see this video late, Kentucky Kitty Cats, check them out here in Kentucky, right? Kentucky?
Yeah.
We're Kentucky. I don't know. We go to so many states, guys. I literally have no idea where I am right now, but it's a lot of fun for me. I get so thrilled by just seeing the dogs, seeing all the people here. Not sure why there's a bouncy house here, but let's get this. We got goats here.
Cornwell.
No
We're in Cornwell, Kentucky.
44 acres. If I have no idea where the hell I am right now. But let's do this, guys. Let's have fun. We're going to start in about 30 seconds. All right, guys, 30 seconds. Let's do it.